My name is Aaron Leven. I use he, him, his pronouns. I'm in my third year in rabbinical school at JTS, the Jewish Theological Seminary, just uptown.
What excites you about working with college students, this like age group?
I feel like more like myself when I work with young people. Like I don't feel a need to sort of dress up and put on like a professional sort of hat, and speak in very formal ways. And I appreciate the way college students keep it real and the way that, there's just like more lightness and there's more humor and there's more energy, but also there's like a really beautiful like growth and evolution that's taking place in this stage of life that I remember really strongly and really well, playing a huge part in sort of me developing into the person that I am. We're all seeking this idea of finding a third place. Third place is this idea of like where we find community and where we find meaning. Our first and our second place is where we work and where we live. And so for college students, it's like where you study, right, and where you live, which are sort of one and the same. But what's really interesting is that campuses are in some ways the most organic third place. Like for you and I, it's like a synagogue, maybe. For some folks, it's a coffee shop or it's Soul Cycle. But as someone who like loves this idea of like where we actually gather, like not where we're like we have to go or where we live, but like where we choose to gather, where we get that sort of extra spark from life. The campus is sort of like the most natural and organic space for that, of just like hanging out on campus and getting to know each other in the spirit, like in this sort of college stage. And so I see the role of a clergy person to be like a leader of third spaces, right? And to facilitate and to guide third spaces. And there's something to be said for how much more natural that is in a college space.